as we'll see last season's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Now the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. The back's got it again. Powering right past the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That is a 1st down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Ball handed off. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass this time. Looks like he's going to run it. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number two, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks an open space. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They draw first blood in this national title game.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. He uses his legs for not only a 1st down, but a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to throw. It's Thompson. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. He hands it to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He's back to throw again on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Inside is now from the shotgun. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. Gets made on the out route. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
They'll try a pass here. And this pass is caught. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play right here. To the air. It's Thompson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle, but first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now with the defense is showing. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down for the offense. Him back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Huskers will look to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. second down here. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Quick throw over the middle. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So they call the screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out was the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Now he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on fourth down. They get the football back here in this tight game. Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back. A gain makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Thompson. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. Another hit. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle made after a big gain. The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the move now. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. Bringing pressure. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. He'll pitch it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. Movement here from the tight end. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? To the air. It's Thompson. Looking for a late, deep throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for our national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all